course, in the spring, this bank here on the left is full of daffodils, which is a lovely sight to see. Sometimes when you go into Minehead, they have a very early flowering type of daffodil.
Oh yes, it might already be some out actually. Well, there hasn't been that
Anyway, what we're going to do now is turn right. Yes, we're not going to go down past the yard market, which everybody knows. We're actually repeating what we did on that very first test drive, and that was pulling up here into the back of the town. And we're going to pull in by the dovecote. Very often in the summer season you can't park anywhere near it, but when we did then, there was parking there right behind the church. Just beginning to see the church now. If we can park just where we did all those years ago by the dovecote, so much the better. It's looking pretty wet and mucky, isn't it? And the foot's down here. Must have been. Looks almost as if there's been flooding here. Through this archway, which is unusual.
This one you can't find it.
Right, just here past the old tithe barn. Yes, we can pull in there. Look.
Back in here tonight.
That's just what we did then. Yeah, and that'll match the still photographs of that occurrence. Yeah, if you come back into there. And just ahead of us now, you can just begin to see the dovecote. Get a clear view outside of the car in a minute. So here we are, in virtually the same position we were all those years ago. There's a dovecote. No sign of any doves these days. Yeah, if you pay, you can actually go inside. Oh, the church bells are just starting to ring. Must be celebrating our return.
I think there might be a wedding in 11 o'clock.
A wedding? Oh yeah.
Saturday, don't be ringing at this, going like that this time.
No, it's an unusual time.
Quarter to...
Well, should we head on?
There's a wedding at 11 o'clock this morning.
What we're going to do now is, rather than film a wedding, we're going to film another train at Dunster, near Dunster station. This is the ancient tithe barn that was restored some years ago. Put the video on pause if you want to read more detail. Alright.
Have we walked through the Memorial Garden, or have we got to walk round?
Right, well, we're going to do a variation from our original plans now. You want to walk down?
Can we get through there, or I know we can get through there.
Yeah, we can walk. Let's
go for, let's go through here.
Right, well, we leave the car where it is, and yeah, we're actually in the Memorial Garden associated with the church. We're cutting through the back now to go down to the shops. We didn't do this on our test run, of course, all those years ago, but Val wants a cup of coffee. Which is a good sign, I suppose, considering we haven't been eating and drinking much recently. Over here is the first time I met a mulberry bush. That actually is a mulberry bush. We were able to sample some of this delicious fruit one summer. Oh, that's where we had a very nice cup of coffee. I'll say it myself. Quite enjoyed that with a little cheese scone between us. There's Dunster Castle. Traffic's getting busier. Yeah, makes quite a nice picture how the sun's come out, doesn't it? Heading on back to the car. There's a Conagra Tower at the top of the hill there. It promises to be a very nice lookout point, except that there's no stairs inside, so you can't see much once you get up there. Okay. Yeah, she was just wondering whether she's brave enough to do the next bit of the journey with the roof down like we did all those years ago. Decided to go back with the roof.
We go back this way.
With the roof intact, it's still a bit on the cool side. We don't want another code like we've just had.
I was just wondering if we do leave it, it's a bit awkward with the roof down like that. So I was going to beat the horn, but I was trying to find it. The other one, it beats to them.
Too often, too easily.
Don't include this one.
Remember that lovely Figaro we used to see just parked there?
Yeah, what was it? Was it?
Doesn't live here anymore.
It was that a Nissan?
Figaro, yes.
Figaro, yeah, Figaro. I couldn't think of the name of it. What colour was it?
Valerie, I thought you were keen on them.
I am, but I was just wondering what colour that particular one was. They're blue.
Of course, those are nice.
They're blue and they're yellow and they're...
It was a light green colour.
Oh yeah, light green, that's right. And you're coming up round here with anything.
Just as well, because it's quite narrow.
Yeah.
Right, now we're going to head on down to Dunster Station,
yeah.
which is a couple of miles away from Dunster. Let's see if we can film the next train through.
Oh, right, 22. I think it's 11:53. It's the same.
Sort of a rainbow. Yes, it's not a very strong colour, but it's there. Yes, like a different viewpoint. Remember you can cross the crossing and there's a entrance to a field there?
Yeah. And we picked the blackberries.
Yes, that's right once. Yeah.
It's a job to find this horn on the sky. I can't make it. Oh, it's there, isn't it? It's there, that's where it is. It's got a thing there.
So you don't drive this car enough to get familiar with things like that? Well, that red looks quite high in there. Yeah, when the sun comes out, it looks nice and bright, doesn't it? It's any sort of weather, really. Just going out to the level crossing here. I'm hoping to cross over the rails and just park in there on the left. Could be a great interesting shot there.
Mickey, I'm back in.
Yeah. Right down the other side of that tower now, at the level crossing, and you can just see the remains of the old level crossing gates. Oh, see the post behind you? That was the old gate post. These days there are traffic lights and bells to warn of approaching trains, so they might start ringing any moment. Because we're not actually filming the train that I planned to film, we realised just in time that the train will be coming from the minor direction and almost any minute, so I've relocated to the end of the Dunster station platform. There's the first sight of the train coming in the opposite direction. Looks like number 88.